Hello there, friend. Have you ever found yourself hesitating before stepping onto a slippery floor or feeling just a little unsteady when you stand up from your favorite chair? You're not alone. As we get a little wiser in years, our balance can start to feel like it's playing hide and seek with us. But here's the good news. With a few simple exercises, no fancy equipment needed, you can keep yourself steady, strong, and independent for years to come. Today, we're going to walk through 7 balance exercises that you can do right at home. These are gentle, effective, and designed to help you feel more confident on your feet. We'll start with 3 foundational moves today. Think of these as your daily balance boosters, like brushing your teeth, but for your stability. Ready? Let's begin. First up is the sit to stand. Now, this might sound simple, but it's a powerhouse for building leg strength and coordination, both key for preventing falls. Here's how to do it safely. Start by sitting toward the front of a sturdy chair, like your favorite armchair or kitchen chair. Place your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Lean your chest slightly forward, engage those core muscles, and push through your heels to stand up. Try not to use your hands if you can, but it's perfectly okay to hold on to the armrests or the edge of the seat if you need a little help. Once you're standing, pause for a moment, then slowly lower yourself back down. Aim for 5 to 8 repetitions. Remember, this isn't a race. Take your time. If your legs feel shaky at first, that's normal. You're waking up muscles that might have been napping for a while. Do this once or twice a day, maybe while your morning coffee brews or during a commercial break in your favorite show. Now, let's move on to the standing on one leg. This one's fantastic for improving your balance reflexes. And don't worry, we'll use support so you feel safe. Stand next to your kitchen counter, a wall, or the back of a solid chair. Place both hands lightly on the surface for support. Shift your weight onto one leg, then gently lift the other foot an inch or 2 off the floor. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds if you can, then switch sides. As you get stronger, try letting go of the support for a second or 2, just like when you were a kid playing flamingo. If you're feeling adventurous, challenge yourself by closing your eyes for a moment while holding on. But keep that support close by. This helps your body rely less on sight and more on those inner balance systems. Pretty neat, right? See? Even I have my wobbly moments. It's all part of the process. The key is to laugh it off and try again. Now let's tackle our 3rd exercise, the heel-to-toe walk. This one's like walking a tightrope, but without the circus music. Unless you want to hum some. Position yourself near a wall or counter for support. Place one foot directly in front of the other so that the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Take small, deliberate steps forward, maintaining that heel-to-toe line. Imagine you're walking on a narrow path. If you feel unsure, keep one hand on the wall or counter as you go. Try this for 5 to 10 steps, then turn around carefully and repeat. It's a wonderful way to practice coordination, and it'll make strolls to the mailbox or around the garden feel like a breeze. Now, I want you to promise me something. Start small. Even doing these exercises once a day for a few minutes can make a world of difference. And here's a pro tip. Pair them with something you already do every day. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth, practice sit-to-stands during TV ads, or heel-to-toe walk your way to the kitchen for tea. Before you know it, these moves will feel like second nature. You've just taken the first steps towards stronger balance and greater independence, and that's something to celebrate. So give yourself a pat on the back. When you're ready, we'll build on this foundation with even more ways to keep you steady and sure-footed. But for now, focus on these 3. Remember, progress, not perfection, is what matters. You've got this. Take care of yourself, keep moving, and I'll see you soon. Until then, here's to standing tall and enjoying every moment of your day. Well, hello again. I hope you've been enjoying those first 3 exercises. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as standing up from a chair or walking heel-to-toe can make you feel a little more empowered every day? Today, we're going to build on that foundation with 3 more moves designed to keep you agile and steady. These exercises focus on strengthening your hips, improving coordination, and even giving your brain a fun little workout. Let's dive in. First up is the side leg raise. This exercise is wonderful for strengthening your hips and outer thighs, areas that are crucial for maintaining balance, especially when you're stepping sideways or navigating uneven surfaces. Here's how to do it safely. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold onto the backrest with both hands. Keep your feet hip-width apart and your posture tall. Slowly lift one leg out to the side, keeping your toes pointing forward and your legs straight but not locked. Lift only as high as feels comfortable, No need to go sky high. Hold for a moment, then lower your leg back down with control. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. If you're feeling steady, try letting go of the chair with one hand. And if you want an extra challenge, add a gentle pause at the top of the lift. Just imagine you're kicking aside autumn leaves or giving a playful nudge to a curious pet. The key is to move smoothly and breathe deeply. You'll be surprised how this simple move can make stair climbing or getting in and out of the car feel easier. Now, let's try something you might not expect. Walking backward. Yes, you heard me right. Walking backward might feel a bit unusual at first, but it's fantastic for coordination and challenging your balance in a whole new way. Plus, it's a great brain exercise. You'll have to stay extra focused. Find a clear hallway or a safe path in your home where you won't trip over anything. Stand tall, glance over your shoulder to check for obstacles, and take small, deliberate steps backward. Keep your movements slow and controlled. If you're unsure, position yourself near a wall and let one hand graze it lightly for support. Try walking backward for 10 to 15 steps, then turn around carefully and repeat. You might feel like a detective retracing your steps. Mystery novel optional. This exercise helps improve spatial awareness and strengthens those often overlooked muscles in the back of your legs. Just think of it as your secret weapon for navigating crowded spaces or backing up to sit down safely. See? Even a little laughter is good for the soul and the balance. Now let's move on to our third exercise today, toe taps. This one's like a gentle dance move for your feet, and it's terrific for sharpening your reflexes. Stand in front of a sturdy chair or counter, holding on lightly if needed. Lift one foot and tap your toes on the seat of the chair, or an imaginary step if your chair is too low. Alternate feet, tapping rhythmically as if you're climbing invisible stairs. Keep your movements small and controlled. Aim for 10 to 15 taps per foot. For an extra challenge, try speeding up slightly or tapping a bit higher. You could even put on a favorite tune from your younger years and tap to the beat. This exercise isn't just fun, it's practical. It mimics the motion of stepping over a puddle or onto a curb, helping you react quickly and confidently in real-life situations. Now, I know some of these moves might feel tricky at first. That's perfectly okay. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. Try pairing these new exercises with the ones we covered last time. For example, do your side leg raises right after your sit-to-stands, or add backward walking to the end of your heel-to-toe stroll. Mixing them up keeps things interesting, and your muscles guessing. You're doing something incredibly important here, taking charge of your strength and independence. Every time you practice, you're not just working on balance, you're building confidence. And that's something no one can ever take from you. So keep celebrating those small victories, whether it's holding a leg raise a second longer or walking backward without a wobble. We've covered 6 exercises so far, and you're doing fantastic. When you're ready, we'll wrap things up with one final move that ties everything together. A true game changer for staying steady on your feet. But until then, keep moving, keep smiling, and remember, every step you take is a step toward a stronger, more vibrant you. Take good care, and I'll see you soon. Until then, why not challenge yourself to a backward walk around the living room? Who knows? You might discover a whole new perspective. Welcome back, my friend. You've made it through 6 balance-boosting exercises, and I couldn't be prouder of your dedication. Today, we're going to round things out with one last move. A favorite of mine because it's gentle, effective, and feels almost like a dance. Then, we'll tie everything together so you can keep feeling strong, steady, and ready to embrace every adventure life throws your way. Let's get started. Our final exercise is called weight shifts. Think of this as a graceful sway, like a tree moving gently in the breeze. It's wonderful for teaching your body to adjust smoothly to changes in balance, something we do all day long without even realizing it. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, holding onto a chair or counter for support if needed. Shift your weight slowly onto your right leg, lifting your left foot just an inch off the floor. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, feeling your muscles engage to keep you steady. Then, shift your weight just as slowly to the left side, lifting your right foot. Alternate sides for 8 to 10 repetitions. As you get comfortable, try letting go of the support for a few seconds each time. And here's a fun twist. Move your arms slightly as you shift, like you're balancing a tray of cookies. The goal isn't speed, it's control. This exercise is perfect for those moments when you reach for a high shelf or turn to chat with a friend. You'll feel more anchored, more you. Now, let's take a breath and look back at all 7 exercises. You've learned how to stand tall from a chair, balance on one leg, walk heel to toe, strengthen your hips with side leg raises, walk backward like a detective, tap your toes to an invisible rhythm, and sway with control. Together, these moves are your toolkit for staying independent. But here's the secret. You don't need to do all 7 every single day. Pick a few that feel good each morning, or weave them into your routine. Stand on one leg while waiting for the kettle to boil. Practice weight shifts during a phone call. Turn your hallway into a balance obstacle course with heel-to-toe walks and backward steps. The more you make it fun, the more you'll stick with it. And that's where the magic happens. I want you to remember something. Falling isn't inevitable as we age. With a little practice, you can keep your balance sharp and your confidence even sharper. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Maybe today you held a weight shift a second longer. Maybe you walked backward without peeking. Those moments, they're victories. Celebrate them. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which exercise felt easiest, which made you chuckle, or even share your own tips for staying steady. Let's build a community right here where we can lift each other up, literally and figuratively. And if you found this video helpful, do me a kindness. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps others find this content, and I'll keep creating more ways for us all to thrive in our golden years. Finally, a reminder, you're never too old to grow stronger. Every small step you take today is a gift to your future self. So keep moving, keep laughing, and keep trusting in your ability to stand tall. Here's to you, to your strength, your independence, and the countless moments of joy ahead. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Now go out there and own your day.